Hi Cancer, let's take a look at your unexpected for August 29th through September 28th. This is intended for a romantic love reading. Could resonate in other areas of your life, such as family, friends, job, money, career, travel, pets, school, everything. Alright, Cancerian. What do we got? What's unexpected? Unexpected for Cancer. Okay, transformation. It's about time. Okay, the Hermit. This is a long time coming. I don't know what this is for you, but this has been a long time coming. King of Cups. This is Pisces, Virgo, Scorpio. The Hierophant. Yay for a restoration of faith. Taurus, Empress, Taurus, or Aries. And 10 of Swords. Yowza. That is definitive right there. Okay. Alright. Who are we dealing with here? Oopsie. Alright, who's Cancerian dealing with here? Wow. So we have a definitive ending. Queen of Swords. So you could be dealing with a Libra, or it could be Aquarius or Gemini, but I think this is someone that you might not be in contact with, or it's been over for some time, and perhaps this is the final cutoff, the final. All right. What's this King of Cups about? Good gracious. Well, alright, now that's just rude. Hold on a minute. I'm throwing them everywhere. Okay. Let's try it again. This King of Cups about for Cancer. Okay, so yeah, because you've kind of been through it. Just saying. Although holy cow, I can still remember the last one. I can't remember what it was, but it was just somebody was waiting for somebody. I mean, it was there. This connection. It was beautiful. That was a great read. Okay, shutting up. Sorry. If you haven't checked it out, go ahead. Okay, so this could be Pisces, but this is all about feeling pretty solid and in the commander's seat of this stable new beginning that you have created for yourself. Not that anybody's given it to you. This is a hard-won new beginning, and you're holding on to it with everything that you have got. This has been a long time coming, and it's pretty hard-won, and you're gonna make darn sure that whatever your next situation, and this isn't romantic, this is just you setting off on your own. There could be romance along the way, but your focus is on yourself and maintaining your security and giving away only that which you want to give away, not being taken from. Certainly not emotionally, because that's been not fun. So, yeah. All right, what's this Queen of Swords about? What's this Queen of Swords? Answer. Good. So this is either somebody that's moved out or someone that's moving on, moving back home, moving away physically as well. This could be, honestly, this could be you. Because solitary, everything here is solitary. Honestly, this could be you taking charge of your life, putting yourself in the driver's seat, and you moved out or moved away. And not just, I mean, we're talking like across state lines, like away. So this is you firmly being the captain of your own ship. If it is not, I feel like it's a solar read. Honestly, I feel like it's about you. Yeah, this is about you being in charge of your stuff, of your life, and honestly, it feels like you're like, I will never go through what I just went through again. So this, I don't think this is the same group of cancers that I did the last reading for, where it was just like, holy cow, there's somebody waiting for you, and yeah, this is a different group of cancers. This is a different read than that. What's this hurricane about? Unless, no, what's this hurricane about? The moon, this could be Pisces or Cancerian. Hold on. What's this Empress about? I'm glad to see that Empress. What's this Empress about? Okay. And that's 5 of Cups and this 10 of Swords. Yay. Yay. I'm glad to see that there. That Strength card. So this, alright, you're standing your ground. Just because you grieve the loss of this connection doesn't make you any less strong. It doesn't make you weak. It's a necessary part of being strong. The grieving is what fortifies. I mean, I know it sounds really, crying is not being weak. Grieving is not being weak. It's a necessary process to have the strength to come around full circle and to make those decisions in your life. You have to do it. Otherwise, it just becomes empty threats or decisions that don't stick because you haven't come full circle and grieved, so that you know where you've been, so you know where you want to go. Do you know what I mean? I know that's a bunch of platitudes, but the point is, if you don't go through, if you shortchange the process and don't feel the sadness, the strength that doesn't come from that means that you're doomed to repeat it, or that you will not have the perspective or the strength that you need to should the situation come around again. Because you wanted to avoid feeling it, you either self-medicated or you did whatever, you shortchanged it. This becomes hollow and empty, and you're right back. This becomes this. And this just becomes someone being controlling and manipulative rather than pretty firm on how they feel about things, and they're pretty comfortable with it and they can stand their ground. So grieving this and being sad about whatever you walked away from, which, could be the unexpected or what surprises you. Because honestly, this read is solitary. This is about you, Cancer. So in looking at that, you unexpectedly having sadness and disappointment over something that you firmly took back control over, that was a long time coming, that was ending, that you've been through it, and all of a sudden you're like feeling sadness over the loss of connection and feeling like, oh my gosh, it was a huge failure and I'm a this and that. You should be feeling that, because if you don't, you are doomed to repeat the same mistakes. That is a necessary part of rebuilding who you are, because it's bringing you, it's fusing all the pieces of you back together. It's emotional triage in a sense. So I'm saying that and I'm belaboring it because I don't want you to feel shame. I kind of stumbled around in the beginning because I wasn't finding the right words, but it looks like that's part of what you're not expecting. You did not expect this, because this distance and this independence and freedom from this person was hard won. So for you to be grieving and to have sadness about it, you're like, what? Okay, I am messed up, because why would I even be upset? Because it was a huge part of your life and you were devoted, and at one time it mattered a great deal and you believed in it. And this is the fallout of that. You grieve it, moving forward. What's done is done. There you go. And you know this, but we've got faith being restored. We've got seeing through all of the things that weren't clear before, having perspective, being quite grounded, connected. I don't feel like this is so much deception and illusion. I think this is about having faith in the unknown, because you know you can count on yourself. Again, this is a solo read. This is not about romance, but this is all about having faith, trusting, and being okay with things being unclear, uncertain, because you have yourself and anything's possible, because you're firmly in the driver's seat. So any kind of sadness, unexpected sadness or grief that you feel about this, feel it. It'll pass. It's necessary. If you don't, this is empty. Yay. Okay, so I'm sitting here concentrating on all this. Look at this. This is this ending, this final blow, and out of that comes a new strength. So finally accepting and processing the ending and grieving is actually what builds you back up. It's actually like the missing piece of the puzzle. Yeah. It's actually the missing piece that kind of solidifies everything, because you've had to be strong for so long. You're finally able to let down, and you're like, oh my God, why am I crying? Why is it? It happens. You have to. I'm not explaining it well, but I know what it feels like. And I know I was better for it, and I know my friends were better for it. Everybody's better for it. It's what makes the ending and the resolution and the being in the driver's seat in this new beginning stick. You feel better afterwards. Anyway, you know this. All right, anyway, sorry. Okay, so let's see, what's this hermit about? Thinking about your stability and what you want. Piece of the puzzle. Piece of the puzzle. So this is kind of the same thing, actually. Well, okay, we got without 10 of swords. But this is such a good position to be. This feels really strong and solid. And there's backing behind it too. This isn't just, someone being emotionally manipulative and withdrawing to maintain a position of control. This is someone being firmly resolute on why they walked away, and they're stronger for it. They've been through it, and they're coming out the other side being just being balanced, knowing what they've been through and why. And this is also, the strength card is also about having patience. So with this finality and this ending and the pain that probably unexpectedly comes with it, the grieving, the sadness over a relationship that you thought once was or had such potential that didn't come to fruition, the disappointment and the sadness, that's a necessary part of the grieving. All is not lost. Look what you have by yourself, which is more than you have with the person. And this is you being stronger for it. This ending is what solidifies your new beginning, because there's no going back. And not only is there no going back, but you don't have to. And that's it. You don't have to. You're not obligated. You're not scared. This is a hard pass right here. And you feel firmly resolute, and there's strength in that. And you need to also give yourself time and patience to grieve. This is about being patient as well. Honestly, okay, without repeating myself, I am. But it feels like you're finally able to let down after this long, huge process of ending things. And here we got you on the outside in the driver's seat, in control. Everything's working for you. You got new stability waiting for you. You're creating it. Everything's awesome. But in the quiet hours, there's grieving and sadness. And that's as it should be. Been a long process. What's this hermit about? Getting all excited, tripping over my words. What's this hermit about? Oh, good gracious. Thinking about that ending. Yes. So now that you're out of it, now you have time to process it. Do the soul searching, the processing. And I like, I don't like it, but I like this energy with it, because you're in no hurry. Nobody's beating down your door wanting, are you done? Oh, God, can you just stop being so emotional about things? Can you stop being so sensitive? Nobody's doing that. This is on your own time. It's fine. And I feel like, honestly, you're sitting here nodding your head. I'm preaching to the choir here. Because you know what you've been through, and you know why you're resolute and why you're stronger for it. I just worry that you're not going to be patient with yourself or kind to yourself about this. You're going to feel stupid for being sad at the loss of this, because it turned out to be such a disappointment. So why would I grieve it? Why would I cry? Nope. It's a necessary part. And it was very integral for you at one time. Okay, and I just have to say this. I know you're like, what? But the moon card usually scares the bejeebies out of everybody, right? It's one of the cards like, oh crap, because it's so unknown. It's a cause for anxiety, uncertainty. Someone's lying to me. Who's doing what? This is profound. This is like pathological lying. This is someone who can't help themselves. They're always going to be kind of a turd. for interacting with someone. They're never going to tell you the truth. So to have it with this is actually about trusting the unknown for me. I mean, the way it feels and the way, in the context of the reading, it's being completely okay with things being unknown. Why? Because you know you've been through it and you know you can get yourself out of whatever crap situation because you've been through it and here you are in the driver's seat. This one does not put up with anything. She'll tell you what's what. And I mean, this is often referred to as a bitch card. This is someone who is very calculating and strategic and does not make emotional decisions. And will cut you as soon as look at you if you're on the wrong side of a Monday with her, you know? So, and this one is balanced and has emotional perspective, has come full circle. So that's a good place to be. And because of that, your faith is strong and your ability to withstand uncertainty, it doesn't frighten you the way it used to. You kind of welcome it because there was such control and such order before it. You're like, I don't care what happens. I don't really care. I've been through it. Whatever happens, I got it. I'm good. I'm okay with things being unknown. In fact, I prefer it because I don't want to have to be locked in or obligated to anything. I'm going to create as I go. I'm okay with that. All right, now my focus is on self-care and getting through this. Please be patient with yourself. And I'm going to take it day by day. Because I've been through it and everybody can just back off. I don't want anybody making any demands on me. I want to be in charge of my own schedule, my own time. Thank you very much and good night. All right. Whoopsie, wrong deck. Okay. Pisces felt really calm and like kind of dreamy, like really just kind of like, and this kind of feels like that. It just feels like you're more, it kind of has, it's very similar, the feeling, but this feels more like you've got more, they felt more social, like they were just kind of like along for the ride with all their friends or doing whatever and just kind of in this really calm, serene place. You feel more like you are out there getting after it with your business. But privately, you're like really kind of just, you're really craving the solitude. Pisces didn't mind it. It feels like you're craving it. Business is taking off. Business is good. Job is good. Whatever it is, you feel really secure and solid there. It feels like a new home, or it feels like you just got your home the way you want it, or you're really liking the space you live in, I guess. But privately is where the real stuff's happening. There's a lot of shifting going on, a lot of perspective, and you're in no hurry. All right. A lot of, I said this before, but I really like this. This is just so cool because this is one of the ways to transmute the mune. Good Lord. Transmute the energy, the fear. This is turning it into, I accept the unknown and that I have enough strength to handle it. I'm okay with it. I'm fine with it. Because I can count on myself. I have faith. I don't need to know everything. What else for Cancer? The Mune. The Puzzle. Yay. Queen of Pentacles. Yay. So that's Capricorn. That also is somebody who's very okay with taking care of theirs and their own, or themselves and their own, being able to provide for themselves, being, again, having enough money, time, and resources to do so. This is not someone that lives extravagantly, but they are very comfortable in their own, with their own means, and they can maintain their life. And the focus is on security. So that's, it looks, I said that in the beginning, I think that's where your focus is right now, is just really kind of taking care of yourself and finding joy in doing so. This could be male or female, but it's kind of relishing self-care because you can. Your focus is not scattered. You're not obligated. You got nothing but time. And it gets to finally be about you. It's a markedly different reading than the last one. That was That last Cancer reading, I think it was, this is for probably a different group of Cancers, because that one was very connected to someone else. This is not. This is a solo read. No, it's for Cancerian. On the heels of whatever you went through with someone else, this is you very glad for the solitude and by yourself. That's for Cancerian. Cancerian. There. Huh? Guide. Right next to the Hermit. Intuition, let it be your guide. This is all about you being divinely guided. And again, trusting in the unknown and being completely at home with it, because you're not worried about... Gosh, what was that one story? It's like... Oh shoot, I can't remember. Anyway. Oh, I remember I was watching, I think it was Jaws. I was watching Jaws, and there's this scene in the end. Oh God, I just dated myself, didn't I? There's a scene in the end where they're kind of swimming to shore on a buoy or something, or they're like, and I was like, oh my God, they're still in open water. What? And my friend's like, well, they just killed the biggest, meanest thing out there. Like, they're not worried now. That's what this is. That's why you're okay with this. Because you just kind of survived something or came through something that was a long time coming that you didn't ever see yourself out of, or there was just a real depletion of who you were while you were in it. Here you are whole, made whole again, taking your time to understand things, practicing self-care, coming back out on top, and your intuition is in full force, being able to provide for yourself and happy to do so, finding it joyful to be able to just concentrate on yourself, and being divinely guided, as well as tapping into your intuition. I bet you 10 to 1 the reason why this is taking off for you, that you're the business or job side, is because your creativity is coming back. Because you're able to be in that space again where you want to create. You're open, things are starting to flow again, and you can actually attend to being more productive, more creative, more spontaneous, and present in creative endeavors or work. Because this right here is showing work being very fulfilling as a side thing. I mean, this is about you as a person, but one of the undercurrents here is work being very fulfilling for you right now. Nothing like keeping yourself busy when you're kind of going through something, or at least coming out of it, right? All right. What is going on here? Okay. Oh, 23 minutes. Oh, God. Okay. Okay, so what else for... Cancerian. Ooh, that almost went out there. All right, new beginning. Yes. 7, right? Is that 7? Yes, 7 of Pentacles reversed. Yes. Okay. New beginning. No more regrets. No more regrets. Taking a leap of faith. Brand new slate. This is that transformation coming afterwards. No regrets, moving forward, not throwing good resources after bad, no longer being obligated, no longer having someone else control your time. This is a clean slate, and you are in charge of you and your own and your time and your money. Yay. Yay. I'm glad for that. This is, I don't have to worry about, oh, I hope they're okay, because you're not, nobody's doing this to you. You're not under fire. You're not under siege here. You've taken back the power, and you are easy does it, processing, moving forward. But honestly, this is good. This, you're like, oh, I'm taking my time. It's still going. But again, with the business, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know, but business feels really good. The job side of it, the security aspect, you are just fine. And I'm very glad for that. All right. Thank you for stopping by, Cancer. I hope this was helpful. I hope you feel comforted and grounded. And please be patient with yourself. If you've been like, I don't know why I'm upset. Well, yes, you do. It's just, you don't want to have to, I mean, that's a necessary part of moving on. But you got nothing but time. Divinely guided and protected. So there you go. No more regrets. Clean slate. Yay. Okay. Thank you again. I hope to see you in the next reading. I hope you have a good September. Take care.